player's agent calls to touch base.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rays, number 23, Tony.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Cedeno at second. Vogelback is over at first with one away.
Come on now, he doesn't want any part of you. Let's go.
And that finds the target, nothing in two now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Nothing in two count and the pitch.
That's the ball. Mic 入ってなかったね。ごめん。何歳？今日のフェイキーの先発は堀田。いいね。あ、同時配信やってるよ。同時配信やってるわよ。ちょっとね、お試しでやってます。
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
いつね、同時配信やってる。
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Keep it rolling.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance. Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gary Chacon earns his 5th winner of the year. Anthony Kay couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Trevor Rosenthal hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Anthony Banda, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Tony William. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Yeah, he's been...
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
まあ負けるつもりないんで。はいよ。
Standing in, Jorge Ona, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Jorge Ona.
One out, one
あ
out.
れから走りたから大丈夫か。
Little chopper up the middle. Adames scoops it up to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive.
Striding in once again, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let her rip. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
嫌です。嫌です。周平ください。周平いらないんで見せてください。マジかよ。いやー、マジか。
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giselle Antuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. One of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
まあね。
In now, Tony William. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit softly down the line at first.
あとこれ悩みないぞ。
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
The right fielder, number 32.
Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hey, get one up there, huh? Go ahead.
He's running. Good battle. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, have a rip. Like
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jazz Chisholm. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. William is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
Standing in, Emmanuel Rivera. No hits to this point.
Emmanuel Rivera.
Hey, come on now.
The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 9 and the Royals 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Williams.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
It's your pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hey, right here, one time.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The right fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Zanin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now to the plate, Tony Williams.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Outside,
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Number 66.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Rays put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Anthony Banda wins his 3rd of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jace Vines struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this.
いや、どうしようかな。11月ぐらいにやりましょうかね。日本シリーズちょうど終わるんで。
Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Tony William. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
William.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Here it comes. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Fouled off.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Digging in, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let it fly. Let it fly right here. Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up now, Jacob Zanin. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, no outs here.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, come on, big guy. Get
The 2-0.
your pitch. You got that.
On the line, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in now, Tony Williams. He singled his last time up.
Come on now.
Tony Williams.
And nice and patient. It's your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
いろいろ動画作ってたら数時間落ちた。動画作ってそこ投稿するのね。
Next will be the designated hitter, Emmanuel Rivera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on first with 1 down. Out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Yamamoto earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dave.
やばいな、あれが多いってことは何か嫌な予感が。いやでも何年間契約ってのはミスらないからトレード先してもトレード移籍してもね。いやーこれ放出の可能性ありそうだな。ハンバーグでも大学で打率は2割9分9厘、ホームランが7本、打点が19ということで、まあ悪くはないし。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Riley O'Brien out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
JP Crawford.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And troubles brewing here to start the ball game. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even set to get his evening at the plate started. Tony Williams batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding forward now, Chadwick Tromp. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Now at the plate, Tony Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
さあ、俊足のランナー出塁。
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
うざいわね、
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Nimmo is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in, Juan Cedeno, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Juan Cedeno.
This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
So striding in, Tony Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, here we go.
From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Yes.
Striding in, Jazz Chisholm, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
いかんせん投手陣かな。
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now, Juan Cedeno. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Vogelbach behind, 2 strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, J.P. Crawford. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
J.P. Crawford.
The 1-2. Be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So a big moment here, and standing in, Tony Williams, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Come on, right here one time. Here we go. Hey,
from the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible tying run. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, no.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on 3rd, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Adames stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Well, no preferential treat.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Williams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled away.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. 7-5 tonight's final. The Yanks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Kay is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
All right, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Aye.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul.
Get a good one up there, huh?
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah.
Now at the plate, Chadwick Tromp.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Chadwick.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball well outside.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Tony William.
In
the dirt here.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, William carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Right here, we need you.
The count now at 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ scoops it up. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Leroy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Jose De Leon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Juan Cedeno will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Cedeno.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Barrett Barnes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Tony William.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hey, come on, baby.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Get your pitch.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No,
just a touch outside. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Skied down the left field line.
And
And no one will track it down.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Juan Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
下手くそだな。スライディング。
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman,
A ball and 2 strikes.
マークブルームってあれじゃない
One
か。
ball, 2 strikes.
広島のマークブルームじゃないか、これ。
Just keep it going. Your turn.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly.
セカンドゴロ。
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is
ジャイアンツマー
retired.
クブルームじゃないか。
Rays strand a pair as the lead remains
カープ
3-1.
のマークブルームですね。
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anthony Kay.
La 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 bamba, shaded. Yeah, what you gon' do for the bag? Yeah, spin it like in my last. Yeah, spin it like it all bad. La 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 bamba, shout it back. Yeah, all the cash up for grabs. Yeah, that's my cat. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bamba. Yeah, she doing hard to me. She like the Valkyrie, tryna get all between. She pop it all on me. Take on the shopping spree. Let her get a property. Hey, come to my palace. I know you tired them dudes be capping. She like my fashion. I put on strings like Richie Valens. You the baddest. I'm a told them red no
ピッツバグとの2連戦。強くねバグ。あー、ベニテンディとジャッジがいるわ。ああー、同じぐらいだ。借金8。ああ、一気に借金生活に移った。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Davy Garcia gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Wind up and the 0-1. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 1, the Rays 0. At the plate, Tony William 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is in now. Cody Hosey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second, scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in. Sliding into the box, Brian Urban.
The catcher number 2, Brian Urban.
Down to short, this could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Into the box, Tony William. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fastball well outside. Count now, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. he's gonna put this one away, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Billy Trotter will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Third, the second baseman.
Set to get his day started, Tony William, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oops, ちょっと投げ合い、これはタッチするも間に合いませんでした。足が速い。悩んだ。一塁送球できなかった。
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. William, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One. At the plate, Tony William, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Newman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Tony William, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, you got it, no one better, here we go.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
The 2-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
Gone! ボールヘボの場所の第5号ツーランホームラン。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive...
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally as the strand to bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Aaron Judge.
そう移籍してるんですよ、ジャッジが。放出しやがって。
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. William waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
周平、衝撃2打数2安打。
So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now. Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Ralph Deal.
The first baseman, number 10, Ralph Deal.
それはそう。
Out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
持てる気がするんですよ。
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still lead it 6-4. Nick Birdie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
18試合登板して勝っていってよ。
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
しかしフリータッチやがったにアーロン・ジャッジさんが取りやがった。そう。悪い。
Settling in now, Tony William, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
One time. Hey, no one better right here. No one better. Oh, now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No one better. Here we go. Need you right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
ドジャースか。
Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
よろしくない。
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he misses for ball 4, so the tying run will be forced in here in the top of the 9th. And this is not settling well with the fans.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player.
ちなみに今広島のね外人と当時レイズにいたからね。当時レイズじゃねえや。当時まだメジャーリーガーだからね。マクブルームとねチームメイトする。誰なの？ 誰だ誰だえ、ジャッジさんじゃないの？あー、違う。ジャッジさん違うか。さすが
The
に、さ
coach
すがにそ
presses
の
the
辺だったんだ
player
よ
to。keep raising the bar.
結構だ。
These boys fake, please quit with the masquerade. Hey, not here with the past the same. I could probably use a fresh start out the window of the Target. I'm reflecting on life, blue Cherokee.
じゃあじゃあ。
Think about
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next.
意外やな。そんな打ってたんや。
Riley O'Brien is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
6! ようやっとる。じゃあ私今
Now in the box, Tony William. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Line drive to
レ
left.
フトの前に今
That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
36系だ。36周年。
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Let it rip right here.
And that's ball three now as it just misses below the zone. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
The payoff pitch.
Fuck. Yeah. ジムライスやべえだろ。ジムライスすげえな。
This is pulled into right.
そんな併殺って
And
何
the
がして
stolen
いい
base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over.
併殺
Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 22.
パトリック・イズダン。あ、ツーアウト、二塁。
A pause, and the 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. McBroom is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats.
これは
And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league.
So coming to the plate, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
William.
オリックス・ブレーブス時代になんか34周年打ってるっていやー周平打てる人多くていいな。強打者は併殺はつきものだ。
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Barehanded at his knees. How about that?
130試合ででしょ。だったらさ、これ144でいったら絶対40いくよね。
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jared Kellner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
だね。
Hit hard up the middle. Adames picks it up. Step on the bag for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Ready for another shot now. Tony William. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
2013年はね、衰えてたから。
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
その下にマートンとデスパイネいるね。
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
意外と内川2016年に27併殺記録してんだ。
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Van Meter. No hits to this point. William is off of first with 2 away.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyway.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The umpire was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that.
1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next for Seattle, Cesar Izturis.
これ実は息子さんいるんですよ。お父さんも名ショートですね。カージナルスでプレーしてましたね。
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fries here as he's going to try to lay one down, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
William.
drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
ちなみにでもチームで見てみるとね、やっぱ最多併殺は広島だね。
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road.
広島が112
Take
周
it
年
right
して
to
る。
the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If
巨
they
人だっ
get
て
one of
最
the next
多
two,
だよ、併
the
殺。
series is
最小
theirs.
併殺。
And this evening's contest comes to a close 5-3, the final. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Rogers earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Nestor Cortes Jr. records the save, his 13th of the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
2番目に DNA で、ヤクルト、中日、阪神、巨人。
Anthony Kay will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The second baseman, Tony.
パ・リーグがめちゃくちゃ少ないね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
で、オリックス、ロッテ、西武、で、ソフトバンク、日ハムは最小で67しかない。
And that misses up and in, 3-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
やっぱ球場ですよ。
The 3-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So digging in now, Jazz Chisholm, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, like you can up
The
there,
1-1 home. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
これ他に当たったやつやん。
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Digging in, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fouled off.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Here we go, big guy.
Now the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One hit, one error. At the plate, Jared Kelenic as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, Jared.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Tony William fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Jared Kelenic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kelenic.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Up next for the Rays, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, he makes the stop. Touché, sir. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 6-4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 the final finish today. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brent Honeywell gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dave Bayer closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Banda, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
In now the Mariners DH, Cesar Izturis, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Set to get his day started, Tony William, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Top of the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in, Tony William, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, let her rip.
Tony Williams.
Hey, see it.
From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hey, get one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Van Meter, and their runners at the corners now.
Van Meter.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Working for the punch-out, anchoring. This one's down to third. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Evan White.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're he's hit away from tying this thing up.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Izturis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tony William. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And no, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
ホームラン。お久しぶりの第8号。なおソロホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2
まだ8
lead.
本目なんですよこれ。いやだから本当に今年はやばいですよね。
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
綺麗なゴムって。
Riding in once again, Jared Kelnick, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jared Kelnick.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's right there, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off.
結構走る印象あるの
So
に。
back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in Kirby Kita.
26しかしてないよ。やばっ。
The
どういうこと？
1-2.
結構足使うチームだよ
You
ね。
drag bunt, he gets it down.
そういうイメージあるのに。
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
はあ。
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Standing in, Tony Williams.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
その恋っていうかカープはどう新井監督どうすんのかなーって感じなんだね。
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it.
もっと下がいた？
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely.
あ。
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
打って打ち返すと年だったからね。
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Nick Margavich's, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
防御率 4.26。被打率ひでえな。打たれすぎだろ。
Jorge Bonifacio will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Hey, no one better. What's up right here?
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready with the 3-1. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Nice.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. Devin Crosby earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about...
よし、2人とも3割に乗せてきた。にしてもホームランが全然、多分これワーストいっちゃうな。このペースでいっちゃうと、これいっちゃうと15本ぐらいしか打てない気がする。
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
プレートです。ワンダーフランコとベリンジャーが、うわ強えな。うわ貯金13強え。まあもちろんうちら62。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see.
Ball 4, take the base. Out! You're out! He's out!
そっか、三冠を取れなかったんだ。
So stepping in, Tony William. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
シュワバね、そう。ホームランめちゃくちゃ打ってるのに2割台なんですよ。
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
いやでも俺それでも優勝したから。
Reyes is there and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the second baseman.
Tony Williams.
First offering on its way.
2部台にもかかわらず46本塁打打ったんですよね。
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reyes is right there, one down.
名前を出すんじゃない。名前を出すんじゃない。
Now to the plate, Tony William. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
え、そんなグロい選手いるんですか？
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
今プレー中だから見えないけど。
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Outside, that's a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Grounded to first. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
オグレディまあねははは西川とまあひどいな
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder.
ベースボールかわしましたねタイガースご覧くださいはあこれは見たことあるんじゃないですかこのファーストゴロがですよこの悪送球そして皆さんご注目レフトですレフトもしれっとエラーをしているということでね1点入ったといやー、これはひどいですね。暗黒期の阪神を思わせる。ベースボールはこれじゃないからね。アートだから。
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. William, the runner at third with no outs.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
And another foul ball.
あ、でもね、これの別バージョン、逆バージョンがあって、巨人優勝の時の。ヤクルト宮本慎也のエラーです。
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here.
Next for the Tigers, Isaiah Newell.
The first baseman, Isaiah.
1-1, here it is. So to the left side, he's got it. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
やばいな、打率。
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Ball inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
これは
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, as they're unable to add to their... And next up will be Franklin Barreto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Victor Rodriguez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tony William, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
そんなにエラーしてるの？大型ショートだから。
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left.
レフトの前にヒット。
And that's in there, base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now batting, Juan Cedeno, and a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Trammell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Tony William, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Digging in, Tony William, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A ball and a strike now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. popped up. Gonzalez near the bag at third. 2 down. Tony Williams will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Hey, let her fly right here.
Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, see it? Driver right there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Wander Franco. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Franco.
Go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. And chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
The designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
The 0-1. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now, Tony Williams. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go.
Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Hey, let her rip.
Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard.
ショート取れない
That gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
強すぎたゆえに
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Josh Van Meter.
Van Meter.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down.
Watch up, drive him in for us.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Clips it behind his back. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
No one better right now, kid.
The 3-1 on the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these...
So striding forward now, Victor Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. 11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Detroit wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
両軍合計31安打22得点。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Riley O'Brien will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Wander Franco, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage.
On a rope to the second baseman. So striding in, Tony William, 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
昨年の成績がほど遠く見える。
First pitch on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And that misses 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next up for Detroit, Franklin Barreto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results his club have been hoping for. To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were...
Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Ready now, Tony William. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tony.
Here we go now.
From the stretch.
One time.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Striding in, Rafael Marchand. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
1 note Sunday.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate now, Tony William. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Like you can. Let's go.
Get your pitch, drive it right
Runners
here.
on the move for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jazz Chisholm. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. On a line to shortstop. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Franklin.
1-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Adames scoops it up. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
5-3, the final.
sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never.
打率3割か。1試合欠場して。あ、悪女で移籍してんじゃん。強すぎ。借金が7位にまで縮まりました。
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Weaver is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strike.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Tony William.
Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one finger.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in for Boston, Lee Jin-Chu. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is...
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Now with the plate, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging. At pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got it on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. Next up for the Red Sox, Shed Long. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Shed.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning. Ready once again, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, come on, let the big dog.
The 1-0.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Adames aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line hard to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, number 99.
The 0-1 is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there.
Digging in once again, Tony William. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
One time, right here.
Fuck.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far. Right side, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Acuna digs in now.
The batter, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
The 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 9, the Rays. At the plate, Tony William.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
No one better. Clutch up right now, babe.
Has a look, now the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one.
9対8
The Boston Red
一挙8
Sox
得点
rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the
いい
season.
です私は5択か
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Colton Eastman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
やりきるより
Tony.
Set to get his day started, Tony William, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Eastman is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a Stepping in, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's inside. Hey, we're pacing up there.
The 1-0.
On.
Come on, big guy. Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go. Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he popped him up. Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now, Domingo Leyba. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Tony William. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Like you can, come on.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go. Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Atta boy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores.
Into the box,
Now
Tony William.
Tony William.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
hit hard towards center.
捉えてセンターの方に
And that's in there, base
落ち
hit.
る。タイムリーヒット。この辺りに
And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. Paul Blackburn will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
34試合7勝0敗。防御率 5.54。ひどすぎる。対戦処理かな。
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jenkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jazz Chisholm. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2.
There you go, let fly.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pick up a run. Here now is Rafael Devers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer.
Right here, let's go, baby.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 2. Digging in to try it again, Tony William. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the 8-5 today. Tampa Bay used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it.
マクブルーム。あ、ツインズ戦ですね。借金7。借金7か。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tom Carmichael, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Play ball.
よし、ファイトしましょう。
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tony William, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Carmichael has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in and goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game.
Stepping into the box, Juan Cedeno, and a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
He's set.
Come on.
Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Rays 1 and... So stepping in, Lamont Wade, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, put him away. Come on, Quinn. Hey, 2 out.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Tony William, he singled his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A bouncer up the middle.
Look at it.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jorge.
Runners going. Strike taken to throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The next twin up, Miguel Sano.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Also striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You think he's not setting a tone?
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Into the box now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line and left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit back toward the mound. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
The right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Here now the 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rays came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Randy Dobnak will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Tony Williams.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tony William comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Ro, now I guess it's time where you push that go button.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Settling in now, Yoan Moncada.
Batting third, the third baseman,
The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that.
So coming to the plate, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go.
First offering on its way.
Drive that pitch now, eh? Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down.
One time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
A 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Rolled slowly to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're up. Ready for another shot now. Tony William, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Chisholm gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
17点は17点も入れてんの
Just hung in there on that one. Has a look, now the pitch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. Moncada has a play. 1 away.
4だってパンダしか売ってねえじゃん
Up next for Minnesota, Caleb Hamilton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-2, here it comes. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8-3 tonight. The Minnesota Twins hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Tampa Bay. Number 23, Tony.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, Tony William, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
今シーズン第10号ツーランホームラン。
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
いや、まあ社会人勝たないと。まあ社会人もう少しで。
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitter... Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Balazovic has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Now in the box, Tony William. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
The set and the 2-1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Thank you.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding forward now is the DH, Jazz Chisholm.
Designated hitter, Jazz Chisholm.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side. 2 runs. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Come on, guys.
Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the second baseman, Tony William. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues.
Now batting.
Hey, see them driving here.
To the plate now, Tony William.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. So digging in now, Alex Jackson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Alex.
Bit of rise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his
last. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big.
At the plate, Alex Jackson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Grounded to third. Right to him. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
これぐらい終わりかな。ちょっと7月まで行きたいな。まあ、半ぐらいまでやる予定だから。4月までやれたらいいな。レッドソックス戦。借金5まで。よしよしよし。なんか普通にいるしね。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
0-1, here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Todd Zinnigy.
Hey, we're early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play.
6.5 首位から 6.5 ゲームか。
Into the box now, Zach Collins.
大型練習するといけるね。
2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next will be the speed threat, Tony Williams. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christian Robinson.
Number 10, Christian Robinson.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Paul Blackburn comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
35試合で 5.47。
Now batting, catcher.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Cedeno.
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line and left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Digging in, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Up next for the Rays, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Stepping into the box, Domingo Leyba, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Domingo.
On the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays get their 20th home win this year.
For the victorious.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Riley O'Brien will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Tony William stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a
dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Van Meter, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Runner's on his way to third. And a step off.
Yes,
oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. William stands at second with 2 gone. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Jorge Bonifacio would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Count is full. The pitch. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Collins.
Zach Collins.
The 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2.
Adames brings it in.
To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony Williams will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Zach Collins.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in once again, Eric Jenkins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 2-2. Ball to second. This could be 2. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spot.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This is popped up. McBroom is there, and he has it for the out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0. Standing in, Tony Williams. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit out towards second, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Zach Collins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Zach Collins.
On the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided.
Now to the plate, Tony Williams. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now batting, Julio Pablo Martinez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
boy, when things are good.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Boston posted 11 runs.
いや、まあ、エラーじゃねえからいいでしょ。私悪くないの？
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
はい。手がせ。じじいかっこ笑い。
We are on.
あ、でもフィーティングやりてえな。
Under the lights this evening is Johnny Paniagua, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Tony William. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
William.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. In now for the O's, Kyle Tucker, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Popped him up. William shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Stepping up now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
All right, come on now.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Everson Pereira. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore, Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tucker.
Round is short. This could be 2. Adames picks it up. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 3-2 pitch. Front as he rolls over it to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adames on at first, nobody out.
Here you go, let it fly.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker waits on it.
Left fly.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
1個の発想を送られた回数、ホームラン打つまで帰りませんだ。お前、
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Baltimore led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
First for the victorious.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
言うと思ったよ。帰れ。
Tanner Tully, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
現役じゃないとしてもだ。
First pitch of the at-bat. Tony Williams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue.
And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance.
Digging in now, Scott Kingery.
The shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Ramiro rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But anyway you look at it, that should...
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Scooped up, throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Tony Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone.
ライト見送ったホームラン。第11
A
号。
solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
今のは難しいですよ。ホミ。
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
これいいよね、やっぱり。
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Ramiro.
見とけよ、見とけよ。ファインプレーしてるからな。
Hey, we got no outs.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Tony William. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Tucker, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Ramiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victory this time. Hit out towards second, reined in. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Sheldon Noisy, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
打球次第3塁投げるけど。無理。
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tony William, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy, well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory. And look.
ああ、返された。これトレードされる可能性あるんだよな。こういうことあるの。おお、打率めちゃくちゃ上がった。3割1分は上がった。それどこだプロスピの実況が壊れるやつ。面白おかしくしたやつのねえ、デッドボールした瞬間花束送られるんよ。ホワイトソックス戦。あー、因縁の対決。いや、これ首位打者取れたら取りたいな。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Victor Rodriguez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So striding forward now, Tony William, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Adames leads off first with 1 away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer.
Up next for Chicago, Ronald Guzman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well 300 on the season. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care.
Ready now, Joe Hudson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 57.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's 2 runs. Dansby.
あれ設定でさ。
Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to. Striding in, Joe Hudson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and he pops him up. And I believe that's the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Tony William. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going and claw your way back into this ball game.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
1-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done. Hey, better late than never.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Paul DeYoung. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Chicago White Sox rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Riley O'Brien is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tony William is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And that's in there, base hit. Chisholm rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying.
Ready now for the White Sox, Paul DeYoung. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High pop-up. William is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. At the plate, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Dean.
The center fielder, Justin Dean.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Tony William. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
William.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
Come on now, rip it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sean Murphy.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
One down. Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself. Let's go, Tampa.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Rolled softly to second, reined in, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roger Alston. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Anthony Kay is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Tony Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tony Williams.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dean is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Tony Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Castilla. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. White Sox on top, 4-0. Striding into the box, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Lopez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Eloy Jimenez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Lugo is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in, Tony William, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right.
もう3連戦で終わるかな。そしたらね、オリオールズ戦ね。で、こっから怒涛のロードと。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Anthony Banda gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8. Into the box now, Tony William. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
6月打率3割3分3厘まで上がってます。
Here's the first pitch to him. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Maddie, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
1 strike.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3 balls,
now a
2
fastball
strikes.
swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself 2nd in that category.
いやー、打撃力はいいんだけどね、レイズね。本当に。あれ、投手が揃えたか。これ、放出あるな。
So striding in, Tony William. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Here's the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Settling in now, Daz Cameron.
Now batting, the center fielder, Daz Cameron.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Tony William is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Beatty uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Camargo will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Baltimore hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
The victorious Bulls.
7月で終わります。はい。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Victor Rodriguez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a...
Now in the box, Tony Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's right there. That a boy. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Come on, big guy.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daryl McMillan.
Daryl McMillan.
Bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Adames, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Scott Kingery.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Short. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
今度は左ホームランかと思いきや。
13-4 the way this one ends. The Rays led this game from the third inning.
おいおいおい。これできるんだったらシーズンでやろうね。何度もできるだろうがい。昨年、めちゃくちゃやった気がするんですけど。はい、終わったかな？終わったね。よし。じゃあ。はい、今日はここまでにしましょう。はい、74試合消化して、打率3割1分6厘、ホームラン13本、打点が42。あ、ホール伸びましたね、なんやかんやでね。まあ、ライが2桁いきましたけど、これはもしかすると、打点80の可能性が出てきましたね、このペースでいくと。ワーが 3.2 ということで。通り世界率めちゃくちゃ上がったでしょ。ほら、ナワレサム級に。かなりいいよ。8割いきたいですよ。まあ、2年連続30通り焼けそうだから。そうだね、復調したね。1桁ホームランから一気にホームラン上げて、5月6月で一気にだんだん調子上がってきてるんでね。まあ、7月以降ですね。7月の前半はアウェー、10何連戦っていうのが始まるんでね。頑張っていきましょう。はい。ということで、今日はここまでにしたいと思います。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、Twitter フォローよろしくお願いします。というわけで、お疲れ様でーす。